Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to another week's
to.
edition of Heat Press Nation Live. It's Jared, it's Estevan, and we are back. Thank you so much for starting your weekend early with us.
Yes, thank you guys so much. It's an absolute pleasure to be back. For those of you guys who, you follow us regularly, you know that last week we had a really cool event. It was our special webinar, our live webinar with Jimmy Lamb from Sawgrass.
A round of applause for Jimmy Lamb from Sawgrass. No, great information. I think that was the Making Money with Sublimation episode.
Yes, very cool.
Great.
Very cool.
Yeah, you definitely want to check that out. I think we uploaded that on one of our channels.
Yes, it's on YouTube right now. I think you can even see it on Facebook.
Where is it?
It's on the tube of you.
What's our URL?
Our URL is heat.press/. Oh wait, no. Wrong one.
YouTube.com. Look at check the bottom of the screen there, guys. YouTube.com/HeatPressNation. Make sure you subscribe. Check out that awesome webinar with the one and only Jimmy Lamb from Sawgrass. And all of our other awesome adventures. Make sure you check it out.
It's amazing.
There we go.
Sorry, it's Friday. I'm hyped for the weekend, and I'm hyped for today's episode of Heat Press Nation Live. But of course, before we get any deeper, we want to send you guys to a couple places. I mean, not yet. You can take notes or whatever. But first of all, we want to tell you guys about our Facebook group. Super awesome group. It's called Heat Press Nation Creators. And if you want a quick link there, just go to, there it is, right there, heat.press/FB group. Now, what's really cool about this group is that it's moderated by the professionals like Estevan, like myself, and then we also have, a couple other members of our staff there. But we also have a ton. Oh, hold on. Is my mic not working?
You know what? Jared was just talking about the awesome Facebook group, Heat Press Nation Creators, moderated by the staff here. We also have lots of great industry professionals, heat press veterans and novices, really everyone of all skill levels, kind of sharing their work and that. And yeah, it's a great place to check out if you're looking for maybe a second opinion or a place to showcase your awesome work. The URL is going to be right over that way. Make sure you guys join. Jared will let you in. You let him in, right? There we go. Is your mic still out? Okay. All right. Yeah. Also.
No, just kidding. I think I'm back now.
Okay. All right. There we go. We're going to be monitoring the comments today, guys. We got the iPad up here for all of you. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in on YouTube and Facebook.
Yes,
that's
YouTube
right.
And the
there
Facebook.
Let's take a look here, see what we got checking in.
Yeah, we got some people. Yeah, I see we already got a bunch of people chiming in. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, we do this. We do these weekly Facebook Live episodes for you. We try to bring you guys all the best content, all the best in, how full process is. Man, see. S is getting pumped up. We're pumped for today, man. We're just getting all energized and whatnot. But yeah, no, we love bringing you guys a bunch of special things, like showing you guys how to do stuff. Today we're showing you how to press the front, back, and sleeves of your t-shirt. So make sure you stay tuned. We have a really awesome live demo for you guys today. But we love hearing your feedback. So if there's something that you want to see, maybe an episode or something you'd like us to talk about in a future episode, feel free to hop into the comments. I see we got some shout-outs on there, so let's give some shout-outs right now.
Yes, absolutely. I see Desiree Hewling, great supporter. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got Lois Ernster Maddox Gilmore.
Hi, Lois.
We got some hellos from Savannah,
Georgia.
Sunny, Florida.
Ooh, sunny Florida. I might be there later on this year.
Oh, what? We talking about Disney World?
Talking about Disney World, bro.
There we go. We also got people checking in from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
I got to say the video was a little laggy, but hopefully we get smooth. No technical difficulties today. Did you hear that? Okay, guys. Yes. This month is the first day of March. It's the first of the month.
What?
What holiday do we have in March?
What holiday do we have in March? We have my brother's birthday. I think my other brother is going to have a kid in March. Oh, wait. Oh, duh. Sorry. Holiday, he said. You guys, we're talking about St. Patrick's Day today.
That's right, guys. So for all of you out there who want to maybe get in the spirit of the season, make something awesome, in the colors of the
You don't want to get pinched.
Exactly.
You don't want to get pinched. I'm wearing green. If anything, you.
It's not St. Patrick's Day. It's definitely not St. Patrick's Day. But that's right, guys. We're going to be going through a front, back, and side-to-side design,
and
guys.
Sleeves.
We're going to be showing an awesome hack and tutorials on doing multicolor layering, and we're also going to talk about maybe how you'd want to invoice something that's.
Yes.
I mean, we got multiple colors
pricing,
going on,
guys.
right? Okay.
Yes, we get that question a lot. Like, how should I price this? How should I price that? And of course, the law of supply and demand is always the ruler when it comes to setting your price. But we're going to give you guys, hopefully, just a little bit more insight into about what you could and should be charging for your custom products.
That's right. So what are we heat pressing here today with, Jared?
Oh, well, today we have one of my personal favorites here. We have our HPN Signature Series 16 by 20 with the slide-out drawer. You guys know that every time we have a heat press on stage here with a slide-out drawer, we have to show you guys because it's the coolest thing. It is, to me, you know, a lot of people consider it a premium feature. I'm an idiot, so I consider it an essential feature because I hate burning my knuckles. If you also hate burning your knuckles, it's an essential feature for you too. Check that out, great slide-out drawer. We're gonna make great use of the slide-out drawer in just a minute with a live demo. So we wanna show you guys this t-shirt really quick. This is pretty cool. And you wanna take that around to camera 1?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or 2? I lose count. We have 8, 9, 10, 11 cameras here. I'm just kidding. So Estevan's gonna show you guys, oh, there we go. He's, same thing. Look at this. So we're using Caesar Easy Weed green and gold. That's the back. This is the front. The front, we have a nice little chest logo on there, a little pot of gold and a horseshoe for some extra good luck. And then on each sleeve, we have a matching 2019 with a 4-leaf clover. You guys, this is a super, super duper cool t-shirt, one that we're excited to show you how to do because it's something that you can do for your customers. So now, this shirt, if you're out wearing this shirt, it's gonna make a really great impression. People are gonna see it, they're gonna be, oh, first of all, the colors look amazing.
No, great combos there.
And then second, they're gonna be like, dude, on your, 2019, oh, that's so cool. They see your sleeve. You know, maybe you're walking towards them, they see the front, oh, that's a cool little horseshoe. And then when you're leaving, like, oh, dude, I didn't see the back of your shirt. Anyways.
Details.
Super cool.
Absolutely.
Details,
just
guys.
perceived value. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we were talking about this earlier about how much the time is going to go into each one, the pressing on there, and it shows. I mean, little finishes like that, and we're going to show you guys how you can go about doing those sleeves in a couple different fun ways.
Yes, exactly. So to start off, we're just going to let you guys know what we did off camera. So off camera, and I'm going to grab this bad boy again. Off camera, we used a total of 3 different cuts on our we used Caesar on our silhouette cameo. So this shirt was actually made with the silhouette cameo. If you look here, or wherever you guys want to look, oh, you can see how it shimmers. So that's gold HTV. I love gold Easy Weed. All right.
Awesome.
So we have 2 colors. We have green and we have gold on the back. All right, really cool St. Patrick's Day detail. And then on the front, we have black, green, and gold. So this is really cool, and maybe we'll catch that, there we go, on the camera too. We have black, green, and gold, and then on the sides, we have green and gold again on the sleeves. All right, so what I did is I ganged everything up, and I cut it on a single sheet of each color. So I used 1 sheet of gold, 1 sheet of green, and like a third of a sheet of black, because we just needed the black right here for the horseshoe. But, you know, if you're thinking about it, you make 3 sheets. The golden and green cuts, because remember, not only am I cutting these little details, also cutting this big back piece, which wasn't as crazy as you might think. The golden and green sheets each took about 6 minutes each to cut.
All the designs.
All the designs. I put them on the same sheet. So 6 minutes to cut and about another 4 minutes to weed. So in total, each color, and this is kind of a larger estimate. You know, if I would have been in a hurry, I might have been able to weed it faster. But each color, gold and green, took about 6 minutes to cut and about 4 minutes to weed, bringing the total to 10. Now, the black is a really simple cut. It took maybe 2 minutes to cut and like 15 seconds to weed. It was a really quick weed.
Not bad.
All right. So we'll just call it at 2 minutes for the black in total. So in total, I'm at 22 minutes.
Yikes.
Just in time spent on this shirt, not counting the design or anything, but just in labor costs to actually manufacture this shirt. I'm already at about 22 minutes. Now you're gonna see us live. We're gonna take a little bit of extra time because we're Estevan here, trusty assistant. Actually, trusty co. I feel like you're assistant sometimes too.
You know, it goes both ways.
I have to answer all his phone calls. All right, that's what nobody sees on screen. I have to. Estevan's not here right now, man.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm just kidding. So he's gonna take us through right now. We're gonna walk you through. So it's gonna take a little bit longer. If you're looking about how much time it's gonna take, we press this off camera. 2 presses on the back, 3 presses on the front, 2 on each sleeve for a total of 9 right?
It's 9 or 10, around there,
9?
give or take or so.
Hold on, 2,
1,
4,
2,
6,
3,
3,
4,
9.
5,
Okay,
6,
yes.
9.
9 presses. Each one takes about, a couple seconds to line up. You could press this shirt in about 5 minutes or less. So in total, we're at about 25-ish minutes, maybe 27 minutes for one shirt. That's something you want to consider. And we're going to talk more about that later, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a background. Let's get to pressing. So, S, why don't you go ahead and grab a white t-shirt?
Absolutely.
And let's get doing this. All right, so now we did it again. We have our transfers. We already cut it. So remember, we're at about 27 minutes for the shirt. Something to keep in mind when people ask you, like, hey, can you do the front and the back and the sleeves? Guys, remember, every additional press with every additional color is going to be adding time, and we all know that time is money. So S is going to come on up here, and we have our first transfer. We're actually going to do the back first.
Alrighty. So as you guys can see, we got the Signature Series slide-out drawer in full effect here, giving me more room to operate away from the heating element. I have more clear vision as far as where I'm going to be positioning my garment. What's the first thing we do before we apply any sort of transfer to our shirt, Jared?
We get a little drink of water, maybe some
splash.
Little splash. We gotta wet the whistle. Oh, I know. Duh.
What do you got?
We pre-press.
That's right.
Yes.
So we don't need the full duration. We're just going to close this down real quick. This is just to remove any kind of moisture, wrinkles. As you can see, we have a nice smooth surface here.
Yeah.
For time purposes, I'm going to eyeball the positioning here. Just kind of go off of this tag there down this middle. We're going to start with our gold layer. I did see a question in the comments if this was all foil. This is actually going to be regular Easy Weed from Caesar.
Yeah.
Their silver and their gold have a really nice kind of metallic finish.
Yeah.
Not full on reflective, but definitely you could tell it's going for that precious metal kind of look.
Yeah. Honestly, I love, because I've used the metallics and the metals, and they're great if that's the look you're going for. But to me in general, if I want something gold on my shirts, I'm going for Easy Weed Gold. It's beautiful.
All right, so we mentioned this is going to be a multi-layer design, guys, so we're not going to do the full time on this one. All we're going to do is just lower this down for just a couple seconds to kind of activate that tack.
There we go. And you notice we have a pretty good amount of pressure on here. That's important, especially if you're using, this is regular Easy Weed. Someone will pick that up. This is regular Easy Weed. If we were using Easy Weed Stretch, you would notice we'd be pressing the living heck out of these t-shirts. Easy Weed Stretch does require a high pressure. And those of you with a really keen eye can see where I messed with this transfer. But if you don't see it, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you where it is.
We'll see how it comes out.
I legitimately messed up this transfer. But you know what? If they can't, I think that should be the test. Like, only the real ones are going to know.
All right, so we've kind of eyeballed this one here, just gone off of our first layer of positioning. Almost perfect. Think it looks good?
That's a real cute.
All right, let's go ahead and drop this down.
Now
this one, as our last layer for this side, we are going to be doing the full duration there. So let the Signature machine take that away.
10 seconds on the clock. I'm like Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, I opened it.
Let's take a look here.
Beautiful. Dude, show that to the camera, doggone it. That is beautiful. Oh, you know what? Okay, well, we missed it. The one thing we forgot our Pro Grade non-stick.
Oh, no worries.
We're bringing that back. We're bringing that back.
All right.
As you can see, it's not, I guess, the end of the world if you don't have it, but if we would have put one of those transfers in upside down, we'd be in a world of sorrow.
All right. So
dude, that's gorgeous, dude. I'm a big fan of that.
And we're only halfway there, guys.
Yes.
Coming up next is going to be the pocket logo that you saw with the horseshoe. For this, we are going to be working with our T padding, guys. So as we saw before, the pressure was calibrated for just the shirt. So we're just going to go ahead and adjust a little bit here. I like to lower this to a half open position, turn counterclockwise. Just a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit less. There we go.
It should be good. There we go. All right.
That's cute. That's really cute.
That's the sweet spot there. Okay. So let's use our slide out drawer here.
There we go. Safety first, then teamwork.
That's right. So Jared showed me a little bit of a trick with positioning these pocket logos here. Kind of like to work off of a reference point of this seam, somewhere in relation to where the armpit's going to be. And just kind of...
Yeah, so you kind of want to like center. I usually will center it. Ooh, careful. With the edge of the collar, and then go down. Either depending on where it's at. Like on a bigger shirt, you don't want to go to the armpit, but on a smaller shirt, like a medium or small, you kind of can. Or you just go like 2-3 fingers underneath the collar, and that's going to be a good one.
There we go. All right, so we got that nice and centered there. This is going to be a men's medium.
Yep. And so now, real quick, for those of you guys wondering, well, why the heck did he put that little mouse pad in there? S, why don't you tell them why? Because there's a big something here.
Where we're going to be pressing is very close to this exaggerated stitching neckline kind of collar action going there. Being that it is a little bit taller than the shirt itself, when the element comes down, it's going to be making contact here first. We want to make sure we have even contact, even pressure for our transfer area. So using the T-Pat, we're going to be elevating this press area so that we have nice, smooth contact with here first when the element comes down to do the press.
Exactly. So in essence, it's just, oh, upside down, sorry, other way. Yeah. You know what's funny is I usually will handle most of the designs, and I don't always do a great job of communicating those designs as so
you're good.
Guiding.
I think it looks all right.
That looks gorgeous.
Okay.
You're obviously
all right.
a pro at this.
Got that in there. Now, again, guys, this is going to be a layered design, so we're not going to be pressing for the full duration. Just a couple seconds to activate that adhesive. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Should be good.
There we go.
All right, guys, that's one layer down.
There we go. And you can see it was a quick tack, but it stayed. So that clover goes in a little circle. There we go.
There we go.
See, and this just goes to show you how professional Estevan is, because he's never seen these graphics before today. So he has his t-shirt making skills down.
All right, guys, you ready for the last layer? Let's finish this front design.
We are. Oh, what? I heard everybody say yes, they were.
There
That's
we
awesome.
go. All righty.
Oh, yeah, there we go, there we go. You'll see it.
When you know, you know. Let's see. Okay, that looks about...
That looks gorgeous.
Right there.
Check it out. Look at this pro, guys. Has never seen the graphic before, but, you know, let's get some likes in there. If you're watching on Facebook, let's see some thumbs up for Estevan. Being an absolute pro, never seen this graphic before in his life, and yet he's doing a stellar job.
This one's going to be for the full duration, guys. We're going to get the full 10 count there. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Boom, dude,
Voila.
That is pretty. I would love to take credit for this design, but I can't. I didn't design it. I just kind of put everything together.
There we go.
Look at that. That is so sick. Now, that just says something to layering, the effects that layering can have, because like this t-shirt I'm wearing, it has one color on it. It's cool. Like, I'm not going to knock it. It's rad, right? But when we get 2 or 3 layers on our t-shirts, that's when things really start to pop. We get some incredible color going on, and I've seen some pretty crazy layering in the HeatPressNation creators. I saw someone do like 9 layers.
Remember the stained glass we saw months back? It had like every color of electric I've ever seen.
Shout out to Art Nieves, who's always posting like his 436 layers of vinyl, and they always line. I don't know how
his work always
he lines
impresses.
it up so great.
One of our favorites in the creators group.
Yeah, and then lots of other guys and girls in the creators group just killing it with the layering.
Absolutely. All right, guys, you saw how we went and made this back design really pop and stand out by adding those 2 colors. Came out great. You saw how we used our T-Pat here, and that really gave us that nice even area for that chest press. Now, we were talking about doing some sleeves. I'm having all the fun up here, Jared. You want to show them how it's done and get some sleeve action?
Tag me in. There we go. All right, so I'm going to come around, and we're going to show you guys some sleeves.
There we go, guys. So sleeve application is really going to be a nice little finishing detail, something to, really add something, make it pop, really that perceived value. Just, I don't know, in my opinion, seeing something there. It's not going to be on every garment. It is something that I feel should be able to invoice, and definitely is going to take you to a higher level with your transfers.
Yes. Now we're going to adjust our press one more time. There's a piece of lint on here. Oh, wow.
Now, why are we adjusting our pressure again, Jared?
We're adjusting our pressure again because we're using our pressing pillow. So now you saw how we just used the T-Pat to go inside of the t-shirt. However, with sleeves on the bottom, there's this thick seam. Can you see it? There's a thick seam right. Oh, I'm not flipping you guys off. Sorry. Put with my other finger. There's a thick seam. Flossing. There's a thick seam right here. So if you press the T-Pat under it, it's still going to get like a lump, and it's going to have uneven pressure. So what we got to do is use one of my favorite tools, is our pressing pillow. Now look at this. You see how easily I just put the pillow in there? The t-shirt's right here. You guys, press. The only way to do this any easier, which we'll show you in a little bit, is to put it on a different press. Well, I don't want to spoil it. No spoilers. You just pop this in here, and even though the seam is right here, it's actually going to sink into the pillow, which is what I love about it. So not only does the pillow raise this area, any other higher, like thicker seams are just going to sink into the pillow. Now here's what we got to do. Well, yes, we have to pre-press, but you have to loosen your pressure even more. If you want to know where exactly proper pressure is on a pillow, you should only be My beep is annoying. You should only be pressing the pillow to about 60% or so. There we go. That should work.
By that we mean, guys, if your pillow is being compressed more than half, we're not using it right. It's not going to be able to effectively do its job if it is being compressed more than half.
There we go. So now Estevan's handing me the transfers. Ta-da!
And again, guys, we're going to be doing the same material. Jared was able to gang all of these designs on individual sheets. We're going to be working with the green and gold Caesar Easy Weed.
And I'm kind of eyeballing this. You guys should probably be a little bit more careful than me. So we're going to go 2 seconds, 1, 2. And look, all right, check this out. It stayed. Now, if you want it to be permanent, obviously you're going to be selling these bad boys. You don't want them coming up. You do want to go for the full press, but when you're layering, it is very safe and in fact encouraged, because remember, if you got like 3 layers going on and you're doing each layer for 15 seconds, by the time you finish your last layer, the bottom layer will have been under for 45 seconds, and that's not good. You don't want to overpress anything.
Definitely not.
So our top layers are going to go for the full, top layers are going to go for about 2-3 seconds. This bottom layer, since this is the last press, we're getting the full 10 on there. And that's gorgeous. All right, now, if you guys know how to count, you'll know that we have another sleeve to do. But check that out, 2019, celebrating St. Patrick's in style. And why did we just turn off this heat press, Estevan? And why did you turn on our cap press?
Well, Jared, for those of you out there who have a cap press, you'll know that this heating element, being a smaller size, is going to warm up a little bit quicker. Maybe you want to be adding these embellishments to a shirt that you've already done, or maybe you're only going to be doing sleeves, or for whatever reason, we're going to show you right now how you can actually use this
is the annoying part.
as
Sorry,
a hack.
guys.
So we're going to be showing you how you can use your cap press to really get in there. Maybe you don't have those pillows, but you still want to make sure you have nice, even contact. This machine, with the shape of the heating element and the lower platen, is ideal. You're going to have a nice, quick, consistent transfer, even contact, even pressure. We're going to show you in just a moment.
Should have said that before we started the show.
No, that's okay.
What I should have done today.
Sounds like the techno music the kids listen to. Right?
Anyways.
So that should be cooking up in just a quick moment. Now, this machine looks different. What are we working with over here today, Jared?
So this machine is one of our best-selling machines for a reason. It is priced very affordably, and it kicks absolute butt on your hats. This is the Black Series. This is actually our cap and label press. Now, you don't see the label part, but the label part would be very helpful in this instance as well. Cap and label press, which means that right here it's set to accommodate hats. You can see it has a curved, not only a curved heating element, but a curved lower platen. So that way you guys can make hats, beanies, and other curved items on there. And even though it's curved, it actually does pretty darn well on smaller applications like sleeves. So what we're gonna do in a minute is we're gonna put our sleeve on there, and we're gonna have a little fun with it. It's gonna be pretty cool. So you wanna?
And the reason we were using those pillows, guys, is if you look here down the middle, there's kind of a larger seam. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. There's a big seam that goes right down the middle here in this garment. So when laying that flat, it's gonna be kind of like a speed bump where we're trying to get even contact, even pressure. So let's go ahead and bring it to the camera too. See, right there. That's why we had the pillow insert, and now we're going to go ahead and try and get the nice even contact showing you with our cap press, and this thing is already getting up almost to 200. So
yeah, the cap presses do heat up really fast, which is why we're okay. Normally you don't see us switching between 2 big heat presses, but between a big one and a small one, we will switch. Now, one more thing the cap press is really good for, all right? And in fact, you know what, I might even, well, we'll see.
What you got?
So check this out. What it's really good for is custom labels. So you turn your shirt inside out. Now, most wholesale t-shirts are gonna have what's called the easy tear labels. Now, this is your last step. You don't wanna do this because then you're gonna not know what size t-shirt you have, right?
Yeah, don't wanna do that.
But since we know what we're doing, easy tear, this is a very, very common feature now on a lot of wholesale t-shirts that have the easy tear off label. And what does that mean? That means that you can put your own custom labels on the inside of your shirts. So check it out. So when your customers get your shirts or get shirts from people that you're selling to, you could put maybe your website. You don't want to be too blatant and over the top, but put the sizing. Now when you're doing this or when you're using heat transfer, you got custom wash instructions.
That's right.
You can put custom wash instructions in there. You can put your business name in there. There's, you don't got a ton of space, but you can definitely do custom labels, and it's really easy. Actually, I'm gonna come around and we're gonna show you guys.
Take it away.
I don't have a custom label, but the process is pretty easy to get. Now, again, this is our cap press, and all you would do, ta-da, done. It's that easy, guys. So now the cap press serves two purposes. It's not only good for doing caps, but if you wanted to do custom labels on the inside neck of your shirt, it's that easy. You just put it on there. We're not up to temperature yet, but then you just boom, and then boom, and then you're done. It's that simple. It's that easy, guys, to do a custom label on the inside neck of your t-shirt. So we're gonna give this just another minute or so to heat up, get it to temperature, and then we'll show you guys how to do your sleeves, which is, of course, very similar to what I just showed you.
That's right, guys.
How to do your sleeves on it. All right, if everybody's just joining in, what are we doing today, Estevan?
All right, guys, for those of you who just tuned in, we are showing you how to make an awesome multicolored layered St. Patrick's Day design. This could be any kind of design. It's the season. It's March 1st. Want to make sure you got your green gear in check should you be celebrating. And let's take a look here. We did start off with this awesome two-color back graphic.
Green and gold.
Went with the 3-color in there for the chest logo. Hit them with the 2-color sleeve using our pressing pillow. And now we're going to get this cap press warmed up. We're going to show you how to do the other sleeve as well.
Awesome. Now, while we're waiting for this to heat up, let's go ahead and talk about pricing. So a custom shirt should always, 1,000% of the time, be more expensive than an off-the-rack shirt, all right? So if you go to Old Navy, you go to Target, you see a shirt with a graphic on there, those are going for $10 to $12. And these are mass-produced, sold in bulk. These are like your discount t-shirts, and they're being sold for $12. So if somebody's trying to get a custom shirt off of you for anything less than $12, they're trying to rip you off, guys. All right, now what I would say, and this is just a suggestion, figure out your base price, figure out what works for you. Yes, you can give discounts if they're ordering like 30 or 50 or 100. But a lot of people and a lot of money is made in the custom garment business, right? So you start off single color front logo. That should be your base price. I would say start off at like $14. You're welcome to go up to 16, 18. I've seen people regularly in Facebook. They're like, I don't get out of bed for anything less than 18 bucks a shirt.
Yikes.
Rock on.
Right on. There we go.
Yeah. For a simple graphic or maybe something that's not going to take you a lot of time, one color. Now, every color, every press should be at least an additional $2. Depending on how big, how much vinyl they're going to be using, how detailed the graphic is, how much time you're going to be spent waiting. Again, to recap, all the green on this shirt took about 6 minutes to cut, and it took about another 4 minutes to weed. All the gold on this shirt, likewise, took 6 minutes to cut, took 4 minutes to weed, and then the black on this shirt took about, to cut and weed, took about 2 minutes. So we're already into this shirt about 22 minutes. Now, Estevan, we were talking, we were giving a tutorial while we were pressing this. So it took a little bit longer than it normally would. But in a production setting, how long do you think this would take us to press all 2 sleeves, back and front?
Gosh, each one. All right, so you're looking at the back 2 layers, at least the 15 for that, about an extra 2. The same thing on the front, 3. 15. So you're about half minute and 2, about 40 seconds there.
You gotta
and yeah, mind you, there's no stopping with that kind of time. Gosh, it's going to be an expansive effort to get all the things registered, get everything layered, pressed. You're going to be hopefully make sure you use your pro-grade non-stick sheet.
Yes, don't be dummies like us.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's all time. And, you always got to remember to pay yourself for your time because time is money. And it's effort going into the shirt. And, if your customer, can appreciate that, it's the kind of people you want to be in business with.
Yes. So, in total, how much time do you think, if you're in a production, if you just had to just press this shirt, how fast do you think you could do it?
Gosh, like in a competitive setting, like with a stopwatch and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple minutes. What do you think?
About 4 or 5 minutes.
4 or 5 minutes.
4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. With all the different areas, the sleeves, getting set up, calibrating pressures, T-pads, pressing pillows. Yeah, I think it's about right.
Again,
about a Zeppelin song.
This shirt, if we really wanted to, we could press it. We could cut, weed, and press in about 20 to 25 minutes. All right, now, how much do you want to pay yourself? That's entirely up to you, whatever you want to charge for labor. But a decent rule of thumb is that every color press, meaning that there's green on the front. That's one color, one press, right?
That's right.
There's green, black, and gold on the front. That's three color presses. You have green, color and press, black, color press. So anyways, for every color press, you want to be charging anywhere from $2 to $3, even $4 or $5, depending on what the graphic looks like. Never give a quote without seeing a graphic, please. But for this shirt, I would, because it was simple, I would probably, if this was me personally, I would probably charge about $2 or $3 per color press. All right, so our base shirt is $14. If we're charging, let's say $250 a color press, $250 times 9 is something that I don't feel like doing the math on. So we'll just say $2 times 9.
There we go.
$18 plus the $14 base, guys. That is a lot of dollars. That's what, like 20? I don't know. 30
14
bucks?
plus 18, $32. Yes, USD.
So this is a $32 shirt, which, if you see how cool the colors look, and again, we have front, back, and 2 sleeves, custom made. So this could say whatever your customer wants. Custom made, $32. That sounds about right.
For custom, I mean, the amount of colors, the time, the pressing, and sell it light colors. It's not that, oh, I'm charging you extra for this little piece of vinyl. No, it's by the color, bro. One color is going to be cheaper than hitting it second time, 2 color, 3 color. Always value your work. Always value your time.
Yeah, and if you wanted to like round down, sure, $30. But you know, you don't want to pay yourself minimum wage, guys. No offense to anybody out there working hard for their money at minimum wage. We've all been there. But if you're setting your own wages, why would you pay yourself minimum wage?
Exactly. All right, guys. Looks like our Black Series cap and label is warm to temperature. Jared's going to come around and take it away. We're going to show you how you can do that 2-color dual shell sleeve print with the cap press.
Say someone will pick that up, and then nobody ever does. All right, guys. So now the cool part about this is that I can actually thread the sleeve over the cap press. You don't want your t-shirt to be too stretched out, then it's going to look a little funny. Now, if this was a larger, this is a medium shirt. So small, I might not be able to thread it on here, but this medium, I'm actually able to thread pretty decently. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. A large or extra large shirt would thread on there much more easily. So I'm going to do my pre-press for a couple seconds. There we go. And then we're just going to hit it really quick. So this, now what's cool about this is if you're running a production, maybe you have an order for 50 of these shirts. You got a cap press at your shop. You got a t-shirt press at your shop. Have somebody doing the sleeves while somebody else does the t-shirts, and then they switch. So someone's doing half the shirts, someone's doing half the sleeves, and then someone's doing half the front and back. And then once they've each finished, then they just switch. And there you go. And that's how you save a lot of time on there. Now again, you can choose to do your sleeves like how we did it on the t-shirt. Oh, my mic is out again?
Just checking.
Oh,
should be good to go.
Good?
I think it was just rubbing.
Oh, there we go.
No, we're good. We're good.
My fat neck. All right. So check it out. So we're just gonna press this here, right? There we go. Again, we just want a 2-second tack on there. Really quick, beautiful. And we are about finished with this live tutorial, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, we're going to show you the finished product. Now, again, this is just something, you don't have to use the cap press. If you don't want to buy a cap press to do sleeves, just buy the set of pressing pillows. And this is one for the full 10 seconds, by the way. Buy a set of pressing pillows. You don't have to buy a cap press. But we're just showing you how versatile this cap press really is. Honestly, it does so much more than just caps. We have the label attachment available on there. And I just want you to show that off.
There we go, guys. Let's take a look here. So let's start from the top, guys. We hit it with the double side on the back there.
Front and back.
Green and gold. Here's the front. Triple color, black base, gold easy weed, green easy weed as well. For that, remember, we used our T-padded set, elevated our pressing area. And then, guys, we show you the 2 awesome ways that you can get these dual color sleeve transfers. There you go. You see that? Boom. And for those of you who are asking in the comments, this is not electric. This is not foil.
Right,
everything is going to be in here with the Easy Weed Green and the Easy Weed Gold. Came out killer, Jared. Crushed the design.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah. So we're really excited about this. We're having a lot of fun today, guys. I hope you guys do some amazing stuff with your equipment. We want to see what you're making. So of course, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I would love to see what's going on. So for next week's post of the week, we're going to be picking St. Patrick's Day themed, entries. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now I know we like to give stuff away every week. This week is no exception. But we're going to be doing that. We're doing that on Instagram Live today. All right.
There we go.
So we thank you guys so much for joining us here on Facebook and YouTube Live. But for Instagram Live, we're going to be going live a little bit later today with the post of the week winners and then with our weekly drawing winners. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yes, I want to see somebody press like everything. I want to see the back, the front. I want to see some inside neck presses, some sleeve presses, some hem presses. I don't know. I want to see what you guys are making. Let's have some fun with this, yeah?
Sounds like a plan, guys. Hope everyone has a great and safe, happy weekend. Hope the weather's kind to you where you are. Make sure you check out the Facebook group, HeatPressNation Creators, on the Facebook website so you can get that URL down there. And there we go. And from all of us here at HeatPressNation, thank you for tuning in.
See you guys.
See ya.